I don't think we know how you got out of that situation because you just mentioned it. You mentioned that you were caught by terrorists, basically.
I was not caught, but I was caught in a position where there was nowhere I could go. I was stuck on a cliff, and I was basically hanging onto the side of that cliff. There was a deep drop below me. There was a waterfall on my, and I was just stuck to grass. There was a grass coming out of the rock. I was holding onto that grass. I had a heavy rucksack on my back. My weapon was on my back, and I was testing out some new shoes that day, and they were slipping like hell. There were some fancy shoes which came from somewhere, and we were testing it out, and they was just slipping, and there was just this much ledge of rock on which I was standing, and I was like Spider-Man there, and just suddenly I look at this guy looking at me, and it's over. So it's like that.
But
so
why are you still here?
That I have asked myself often, and what I came up with this is that there is an alternative form of reality which we don't realize, and probably that is what the truth is. So it was an impossible situation basically, and there is no way out. It's over. It's just over. There is no getting out of that. But as I sit today, the exact opposite of what should have happened is what happened. There is 0% chance of of anybody getting out of that. There's no chance. There is just no chance. But the exact opposite of that happened, where I was caught and the reverse happened, right? Now so at that point, I mentioned that I had a flash, that near-death experience, what science calls nowadays, where, there's like a burst of DMT in your, brain.
You've
and all
experienced that.
That's when the life flash happens, no? When you see
in that moment where you saw him?
Yeah, that moment.
Was his gun pointed at you?
I just saw his eyes, and the rest is all... It's the situation. They're always carrying guns. They don't move around without guns. It's like that. So yeah. So anyway, so that point when the flash happened, then entire life, I saw my entire life like a photo album, and each photograph had videos and videos and videos. I saw my entire life in a flash.
But time dilation also happened.
That's time dilation only. Basically, how can you see your entire life that you have lived for 20, 25 years and see all of your 25 years in no time? It was not a second or 2 seconds or half a second. It was just no time.
You had a micro ayahuasca experience.
So it's later on I realized it's like a burst happening inside your head, in your pineal gland or whatever.
We will continue the story. I want to know more about this point. What is it actually like, seeing your life flash before your eyes? Is it pleasurable? Is it painful?
There is no emotion. There is no judgment. There is no emotion. There is no judgment. There is no regret. There is no guilt. There is no nothing. It's an observation, detached observation. It just flashes. That's it. There is no missing anyone or guilt that you're carrying. Oh, I didn't do that correctly. Oh, that was wrong. That was right. That was great. This was bad. No, it's just emotionless observation of life, entire life.